One simple cracker, 16 possibilities. I'm showing you 16 ways you can spice up saltine crackers. There's a lot more you can do with these besides crumbling up into your chili or chicken noodle soup, although that is delicious. I'm gonna begin by sharing some sweet and savory snacks I love to do with saltines, starting with my favorite treat, the Alabama firecracker. This is a great no-cook snack, but it also doubles as a great food gift because it lasts a long time and it's pretty inexpensive to make a lot of crackers. It is shocking because it is maybe not the healthiest thing you've ever seen, but it just works and it's one of the most delicious things. So it starts with oil. Classically, this is made with vegetable oil. I've made it a little healthier by using avocado oil, but it's a lot. To that, a couple packets of ranch seasoning. You can make a batch of these and they last so long, like I swear like a couple months just sitting in your pantry. 3 tablespoons of crushed red pepper. I mean, it sounds like it would be inedible, but I'm telling you, it just works. I don't know how. Then some garlic powder and onion powder and a little black pepper. Give this a mix. This is really a showstopper when you want to add it to your charcuterie platters or just your normal cheese and cracker platter, because you're not putting something out basic. This thing is mind-blowing. Sounds like I'm being dramatic, but I'm not. All right, you can get an extra large bag, all the crackers in there. It's gonna be a whole box. There's just something nostalgic about a saltine cracker. It's what everyone's mom gave you when you weren't feeling too well. They're a little magical. Then you take this deliciousness right here and pour it right in. I know some of y'all are gonna be telling me that I should put this in the oven and cook it, you know, at 200 or 250, but you don't have to. Gently toss them. You don't want to break all of them. Now, they are not ready. They have to absorb all the flavor, so the best thing to do is to do this a day before. It says at least 8 hours, but I would say 24 hours. And just wait, because I know you're probably thinking, that looks gross. Let me show you what they look like after a day. Here's a batch we did yesterday. Look at this. It has absorbed the flavors. It's not just soaking in oil, but is it soggy? Listen to this. They might be a little indulgent, but I'm telling you 1,000,000% worth it. Let me show you my favorite way to serve them up. Add them to your charcuterie board, or what we do down here in Alabama with the Alabama firecracker, serve it with some pimento cheese. It's also not that spicy. It's just like the perfect amount of kick, kind of hits you in the back. This right here is a perfect bite. 25 out of 10. Speaking of magical treats, we are doing magic meatball crackers because the way this comes together is kind of magical. Mix up meatballs however you like it, or I have the recipe. Take your meatball mix and spread it directly onto your cracker. You're making little meatball subs, and you're gonna take a piece of cheese and another cracker. Okay. Trust the process. Don't want to do too much. It's a very thin layer. As these cook, the flavor from the meat is going to absorb into the cracker a little bit in the best way. Just gonna heighten that meatball sub experience. Got a little olive oil. I'm gonna add a little garlic, kind of make it a little like garlic bread, and just brush the tops very lightly. This is an easy appetizer, and it makes so many. Then we just bake them for about 10 to 12 minutes. I'm going 325. Does not take long for that little bit of meat to cook and that cheese to get all melty. Look at that. You can tell that meat is cooked through. To serve them, put them on a tray with a little marinara for dipping. There's some little perfect bite Italian snacks. Woo. I'm gonna pretty them up with a little parsley. If you're looking for the something different to serve at your next party, this might be that. A little swim through the sauce. It is magical. It's called Magic Meatball Cracker for a reason. Tastes just like a perfect bite of a sub with the toasty, crusty bread at the end, you know? This is definitely the trick you need to pull out next. You've probably seen this next one before, a little sweet snack. We're turning saltine crackers into chocolatey toffee. So start by lining your crackers in a single layer on a baking sheet. I've got mine lined with parchment paper just for easy removal later. And then we're just going to melt some butter and brown sugar together. A cup of each. Bring that to a boil and let it cook for 3 minutes. After 3 minutes, we're gonna pour this straight over the crackers. Just kind of act fairly quickly because it'll start to really thicken up. Now this goes into the oven, 400 degrees for about 5 minutes. Turning crackers into candy. Okay, so when it comes out, We're gonna sprinkle over some chocolate chips and let them melt. So let it sit for about 3 or 4 minutes and then we'll spread it out and it will naturally melt. If you wanted a satisfying food craft, this is that. You can get lost in it. While that's melty, it will act as a glue to hold on the chopped pecans. As you can see, it's quite easy to make a whole tray full of candy. You gotta let that set for at least 30 minutes or so. Once it's all set up like this, we can break it apart. No need to cut it perfectly. It's more fun to just like break it up. You know that's gonna be good. Buttery bottoms, chocolatey tops. This is not the kind of toffee that breaks your teeth, which is why I like it. A little craggly edges. Get that perfect layer of toffee right there. It's absorbed into the cracker. Come on now. I think this is what a lot of people make. Put it in your cookie tins over the holidays, but make it year round. Put this next to that barbecue spread for the 4th of July. Nobody's gonna be mad at that. You already know I'm gonna like this. If you guessed it's because I love sweet and salty, then you are correct. It's buttery, it's rich, it's not too sweet, a little hint of salt. This is my perfect dessert. And to think it all started with a simple saltine cracker. Another baked hot appetizer, quick serve on a saltine, a spicy tuna melt. I mean, we've always put tuna on our saltine crackers, right? But have you heated it up and turned it into a tuna melt? Well, it's as easy as it sounds. Use your favorite tuna recipe, tuna salad recipe, place it on your saltine, and then I'm putting it on a foil-lined baking sheet. You could easily do this as just a snack for yourself or do it as a party appetizer. And you could also just kind of pop these in the air fryer for a couple minutes. And top it with some cheddar cheese, or you could do American cheese if you want. To turn it into a spicy tuna melt, a thin slice of jalapeno. Things don't have to be complicated, people. Just take familiar favorites and kind of serve them up in a new way, and all of a sudden it's a whole new thing. About 7 minutes at 400, look what you get. So cute. Here's what I'm loving, is some of the cheese has dripped off the side and cooked, so you get that little like cheese crisp attached to it as it cools. Tuna on crackers is one of my favorite snacks since I was maybe 6 years old, so I'm gonna love this. And turning that into a tuna melt is the upgrade we all needed. That's an A+. We're on a roll. I'm gonna show you how to use saltines as a breading, a binder, and a topping. Did you know saltine crackers are the perfect binder in crab cakes, salmon cakes, meatloaf, meatballs?